Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the weekly dicast haul. Like I said in part 1, really good haul, some really cool cars, and yeah, let's crack open some. Starting with some Matchbox moving parts, starting with the 1950 Chevy Suburban. Awesome little SUV. Gotta find this one. Cool little, I like this casting. It's a cool truck. Add to the collection, SUV I mean. It's a pretty neat version. I like it's like a fire department on it. It's a cool engine inside there. Nice Matchbox at the end of there. Pretty neat little Suburban to add to the collection. I like this one. Not too bad. So that's awesome. Pretty neat. 050 Suburban to find. Next up, and new to the my collection, is the 2023 BMW iX. Neat little casting. Gotta find this one. Cool to have a new SUV added to the collection. This one's pretty neat. Rims are okay. Not a big fan of that big front end. Doors open up though. It's pretty nice. So that's pretty cool. The rear decals. It's a neat little casting. Not my favorite BMW ever, but it's not that bad of a BMW. Still pretty neat. That's a pretty neat little casting. So really gotta add this as well. Next up is Super Rigs with this little like 50s, basically like 50 Bel Airs, and then this truck thing, which I really don't care for. Add this to the collection. Here's the truck thing, which I really don't care for. So, yeah, there's that. Then the car. Pretty neat little car, though. I like the way it looks. Not too bad. So, neat little car. I like it. Nice to have it to the collection, so that's pretty cool. So that's a neat little one. Next up, some mainline Hot Wheels, starting with the Rally Special. Cool new recolor. Always had a soft spot for this casting. Looks pretty cool. I like the rims on it. Front end's pretty nice. Nice rear end. This is a cool looking car. So glad to add this to the collection. Not too bad. So that's cool. Neat car. So really gotta add that. That's pretty neat. Next up is the limited grip. It's an okay dragster casting. Nice dragster drift truck. That's why I like it. I like that green. I like the rims. Engine's pretty cool. Has the front splitter thing. Neat little drift truck. I like the way it looks. So yeah, not too bad. Pretty neat little casting and car. So that's an awesome little truck. Next up is the 07 Ford Mustang. Cool to have this in my collection. It's like a 2023, I think, that came out. It's really cool. Love that front end. I love the Falcon delivery. No air front decals, but still a really nice car. So I like this one a lot. Neat little Mustang, so you can't go wrong with that. And yeah, I'm really glad to add this. So that's an awesome mainline, so I'm really happy to add that to the collection. Next up is the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe and Golf delivery. Really neat to add this to the collection. Love the way it looks. I never found a dark purple golf car like this yet in my collection, so this is a neat one to add. And this is a cool car. Cool Cobra Daytona. So really happy to add this. Cool car, and just looks really nice. And that Golf delivery, so that's an awesome car to add to the collection. Next up is the 2016 Ford GT LM car. It says Ford GT Racer race car, but it's really an LM car. Really cool car. Love the way it looks. Love that green. I love that stripe that goes down the middle. Big wing and stuff. Just a cool car. Really cool casting. One of my favorites. And I'm glad I got this version of it. Just looks really good, and it's just an awesome car. So really glad to add this, and it's an awesome mainline Hot Wheel to add. Next up, some cars. Starting with Sally from the first movie. I had to get her because she's one of the main characters in the movie, in the series as well. So she's pretty cool. I like the rims. I like the front end of her. Same with the rear. Looks pretty cool as well. So it's a neat car from the Cars movies. So cool to finally have her. So yeah, pretty neat. Can't complain. So she's pretty cool to have. I really don't get like the main regular cars or the cars, but I like getting the race cars like Lightning McQueen. It's a cool variant. So I like the way this looks too. Love those rims with the lightning there. Rusties up front. So really cool Lightning McQueen. Love the way it looks. Can't go wrong with it. So that's a really cool car from the Cars movies. So really like this one. This is a neat car from that movie. So really cool Lightning McQueen there. Next up, some Boulevards. Starting with next up, a new Boulevard. It's the 32 Ford Hot Rod. Really love this casting. It's going to have a second premium version of it in my collection. Been a while since I had a new premium version of it. Love that matte green. I really like those rims. I love that red stripe. Just a cool looking version of this casting. Like the rust part in the back. Just an awesome 30s Ford from back in the day. So this is a neat car. So really got to add this to the collection. This looks really nice, so I'm really happy to add that. Next up is a Batman Forever Batmobile. One of my favorite Batmobiles, and could have a premium version of it. So excited to find this. Add this in my collection. Love the way this car looks. Love the bat wheels on it. Love that front end. Big booster in back. Has some weight to it. Just an awesome Batmobile. Really got to add this. And it's one of my favorite Batmobiles ever. So it's just cool to add a new version of it. And this is a really cool one to add. So really happy to add this one. And just a cool Batmobile. So that's really awesome. So I'm really happy to get that one. Next, some Gold Series. Start with a freebie I got from the 1/87 scale. The freebie, I already know what it is. It's old Bakasowski and number 2 car from 2019, I think. Comes with the sticker. It's a neat little car. Just can't go wrong with it. Little Ford Mustang. These aren't the coolest things ever, but it's not too bad. I've seen worse. But these things were a big fail when they came out. Like how blocky that end looks. But I've seen worse, so it's not too bad. But this is pretty neat. Could add this to the collection, so. And it was free, so can't go wrong with that. So that's awesome. Next up's the new Gold Series. Starting with Josh Berry's Minor number 4 car. Cool to get some new Gold Series added to the collection. I like this one a lot. New Ford Mustang Dark Horse. This scene's just cool. Love the minor there, number 4. Love that new Mustang Dark Horse look. Just looks like a really cool car. So I'm really gotta add this Dark Horse to the collection. Has a little stance problem, but it's still pretty nice. So really gotta add this to the collection. Definitely one of my favorite drivers from last year and this year. He's my favorite Ford driver, so really gotta add this, and just a cool car. It's not a fan of that stance, but really gotta add that to the collection. Next up is Alex Bowman's Alley Patriotic Scheme from last year. Really love how this car looks. Just a cool Alley salute paint scheme. I like the way this scene looks. I love the rims. I love that patriotic scheme. Front end looks really cool. So just a cool car. It's a really cool Alley car scheme too, so really gotta add this. Just looks really nice. So definitely better than last year's. But this one's just an awesome car. I love the tags there too. Just cool to add this to the collection. And it's just a really nice Alex Bowman number 48 Alley car, salute car. So really glad to add that. Next up is William Byron's Liberty University Patriotic Scheme from last year. This one's cool because it's a foil number on it. Last year's didn't. So can't go wrong with that. So that makes this one really cool to add to the collection. Really cool scheme. I like that foil number there. Front end looks really cool. Love the stars and stripes. This is a cool paint scheme too. Cool Liberty paint scheme. So really gotta add this. Looks really nice. It's a really cool William Byron paint scheme, so glad to add this one to the collection. It just looks really good. So you can't go wrong with that. So awesome car as well, and just so glad to add this to the collection. So that's really cool. Next up in the last Gold Series is Ross Chastain Busch Light throwback from last year. Drove this at the first Darlington race. So really got to add this one to the collection. Really cool scheme. I love that Busch Light scheme. It's on a base, but I can take care of that. Love that front end too. Just a cool car. So really got to add this to the collection, and just an awesome car to add. So I'm really happy to get this one. Really awesome Ross Chastain Busch Light throwback. It's a really cool scheme, so really got to add that one. Next up is for my uncle's collection, starting with the Chrysler Panel Cruiser concept. Chrysler Panel Cruiser concept from Matchbox. Cool to add this to the collection. Awesome little panel van. Chrysler Cruiser panel van. Looks really good. It's an awesome car. Really cool to add it to the collection. So I can't go wrong with that. Looks nice. Really cool panel. So yeah, not too bad. Really cool to add it. So I'm glad to add that one. Next up is the Dodge Ram 1500. Cool to get another version of this. I love this casting. So I was happy to add this to the collection. And it was yellowing, so this decided to get out of this packaging. Really awesome truck. I love that green. Rims are okay. I like that front end. Just an awesome Dodge Ram pickup truck. So really got to add this to the collection. I love this casting, so I can never go wrong with it. So happy to add this to the collection, and it's just a cool Dodge Ram 1500 to add. So really happy to add that one to the collection. Next up from Muscle Cars USA, it is the 1971 Dodge Demon. Cool to have it in green. Comes with this little thing. Just an awesome demon. Love the rims. Hood opens up, I think. It does. You can see the engine in there a little bit. Road's really good. Just an awesome Dodge Demon. So really glad to add this to the collection. Cool looking car. Can't go wrong with it. So, really awesome Demon. So, really like it. Looks cool, and yeah, glad to add that one to the collection. Last car I'm adding is the last one of these two, which is, I got quite a few of these, and it is the John Landworks Dodge Rebellion. I just love this casting. It's cool to have a few of these now. So I'm really gotta add this one to the collection. Comes with this little stand. And then the truck itself. It stands right there, you can just do this with it. So that's always cool. I love this thing. Rolls really good. Love the front end. Love the size with the parachute. Just a cool truck. Really gotta add it to the collection, so can't go wrong with that. So that's awesome. So yeah, that's all I got this week. Great haul, can't complain. Some really cool cars, and yeah. If you guys want more videos like this, please like, subscribe, notification bell. Thanks again for the support of the channel, as always. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. I'll talk to you guys next time.